And go.
Hi, so in this clip I'm going to demonstrate how to make that whole wheat bread called chapati. If you're following along in the book, it's given instructions to get to this point where you make this dough, okay? As you can see, when I roll it through my hands, it's not sticky at all. So you'd like to have it pliable so you can roll it out and not sticky. If you find that it's sticky for some reason, just add a little flour and continue on. So the next step would be to make the balls that are slightly larger than golf balls. I'm making it like so, and we're only going to do one to show you how it's rolled out. Okay, so you're going to put a little bit of flour on the bottom just so it doesn't stick, and then roll it out, and you're going to just flatten it out just a little bit until there's enough of a surface to kind of put the little bit of oil and the flour. Okay, so that's about as big as you need to roll it out, and then you're going to put just a teeny tiny bit of oil. Okay, just that much, just a little bit. You're going to spread it like this with your finger, and then you're going to put a little bit of flour, and then you're going to fold it one time, put a little bit more flour. This is so the bread gets the layers when it's cooking. And then you're going to make all the little golf balls like so. You're going to continue on. Just for the purpose of demonstrating, I'm going to roll this out. And when you're ready and you're done with all your little balls to make these little triangles, start to heat up your pan on a low medium so it's nice and hot while you're ready to get the bread cooking. So you're going to roll it out and try and make a circle if you can. And if you can't, that's okay. Triangle or anything in between a triangle and a circle is fine. You can add a little flour to make it roll a little smoother. And you're going to just roll it so. We're trying to keep the layers in by spreading the dough on the outside. So really just trying to make it larger and larger so it's nice and evenly rolled out. And you can roll them out to any size you like based on the size of your golf ball. Okay, so we have a little bit more to go on this one. And what you could do if you're starting out and you're not quick at rolling them out, you could just roll them all out and put them out in a little tray and then cook them one after the other. So you could roll it out about that size, and it could be the shape, that's fine, and it's ready to be cooked. So we're going to place it on the pan and start to cook it. I'm going to need to add a little bit of oil once it's cooked. Let's see if we need this light on, maybe. So don't do anything, just let it cook for a minute. You don't want to turn it before it's cooked. This is a non-stick pan. You could use any non-stick pan that you like. But make sure the pan's quite hot before you put the bread on, or it will stick. So as you can see, it started to cook on all the sides. And once it starts to puff up a little bit, it's raised a little bit, you know that the other side is cooked. And it's almost time to turn it, like so. And then you're going to press on it and turn it so it rises and forms the layers and cooks evenly on all sides. You can see it's slowly starting to puff out, forming the layers. I'm going to press on the edges so it puffs up a little bit more. Okay. When you think it's almost cooked and you see all the little bubbles forming up, you can then start to put a teeny tiny bit of oil if you like. If you don't, it would just cook on its own. You kind of, just a little bit. And you can turn and cook on the other side. And you could see that the one side's nice and cooked. It's puffing out. This is how you would want your chapati to be done. So when it's raised and puffed out, it forms the layers underneath. Okay? So we're going to give it a little more of a browning on the other side. As you can see, I barely put any oil in it. Okay? So this is still pretty healthy, and it's really cooking really nice. When you get this beautiful color with the browning, you know that it's cooked. Okay? So there we are. The bread is almost done. So this is cooked pretty evenly. If you want to cook it a little bit more, you could just rotate like so. But this is pretty well done. So we're going to remove this, and you can move on to the next step, which is making the other piece of bread. But we're done for this, and voila, here it is. This is the chapati, nice and hot. And let's see how it looks and how it tastes. Whew, it's really hot. Okay. Yummy. All right.